I'm Todd Quinones. Well, we have team coverage tonight from the Las Vegas Strip to Fremont Street Experience. We are saying good riddance to 2020. I am joined now by 13 Action News anchors Trisha Keene and Dave Crevassier. And guys, the sun has finally set on 2020.
Oh, thank goodness, right?
You know,
it's been such a year.
Yeah, it has been, and it's nice to be able to say
bye-bye
to
yes.
2020, and we're celebrating that tonight. It's great to be here with you, Trisha.
It's so great. We've worked across the street from each other for so many years. It's great to have you here at Channel 13. Great to work with you tonight.
I've been watching you with jealousy every year. Okay, Trisha, so thanks to Todd for letting us kind of hijack his show tonight.
All right, thank you. Well, tonight, a big night, of course. Right now, freeway ramps, the Strip, and roads leading to the Las Vegas Boulevard are closing tonight, as they always do. But Metro has made some changes this year because they are expecting fewer and fewer people, but they still want to keep everybody safe.
All right, let's check in with 13 Action News reporter and anchor Ross DeMatte to see what'll be different for drivers and pedestrians tonight. Ross?
Yeah. David, Trisha, good evening to you guys. Happy New Year's Eve as we are anxiously awaiting our opportunity to say goodbye to this awful year. But we're now T-minus 1.5 hours until those road closures go into place. Just want to touch on some of the differences about this year compared to past years, because we know in the past they pretty much shut down most of the Las Vegas Strip. This year, because they're expecting smaller crowds, Metro only shutting down basically the south end of the Strip. So from where we are here at Spring Mountain Road all the way south to Mandalay Bay, that's right at Russell Boulevard, that area starting at 7:30 is going to start shutting down, and by 8 o'clock you will not be able to travel along this southern half of the Las Vegas Strip. I do have an update I want to show you really quickly, because this road closure process is already underway. We've seen some of the turning lanes heading onto Las Vegas Boulevard are already blocked off, as John is showing you, my photographer, right now. And also, these barriers have been out here for hours now. We believe that's because Metro Police wants to be in the best position possible to start making that move at 7:30 promptly to move these out into Las Vegas Boulevard, shut down the Strip so that those pedestrians can walk by, and so that this traffic can continue to move along the northern half of the Strip. We're going to keep you updated all along the way throughout the night. But right now, let's check in with Jackie Kostek along the Strip. Jackie.
Yeah, Ross, I will give you a look at where we are right now. We're standing at Flamingo, looking out over the Las Vegas Strip to our west and taking a look at these cars right now. They are still flooding across on Las Vegas Boulevard, and we are of course right outside one of our favorite places, a Raiders bar, Stage Door Casino. And as you all know, that main fireworks show, that Fireworks by Grucci show, was canceled this year, but folks are still coming out here to the Las Vegas Strip, and the LVCVA is actually encouraging virtual celebrations. So if you're sitting at home tonight, they do have a party planned. It'll all be online, so you can follow them on the LVCVA Facebook page or their YouTube page. It's called Kiss Off 2020, and this is pretty cool. As the clock strikes midnight, they're actually going to be imploding a 2020 sign. I know my friend Ross DeMatte loves a good implosion video, so definitely something to tune into. And they're also having DJ Vice. He's going to be spinning those jams all night long, those bangers of the year. So that's going to be fun to watch if you're not coming out here to the Strip. So I'm going to toss it over now to my friend Jeremy Chen. And Jeremy, I'm not even sure where you are right now, but hopefully it's a good scene where you are.
That's right, Jackie. Well, right now we are at the southern end of the Strip. We're right by the Tropicana, across the street from the MGM Grand. We are still seeing some people out and about right now, but not as many people as, say, last year. You can see right over here, just to get a better view of where we are on the Strip. Traffic still flowing just fine here at the intersection of Las Vegas and Tropicana. Last year, according to the LVCVA, there were 307,000 people coming to Vegas for New Year's Eve. That was last year. This year, however, based on the number of people that we're seeing, it's significantly less. However, it is not stopping people from still wanting to come to Las Vegas and enjoy some sort of celebration, if at all any. And this is what one person from California had to say.
We're out of here to enjoy the lights. This is my first time being over here during New Year's Eve, so should be pretty exciting. There's less people, so a little bit more comfortable to walk around and kind of navigate, so it's not that bad in total.
As mentioned by Ross a little bit earlier, starting at 7:30, the strip on Las Vegas Boulevard will be shut down and people will be able to get on the street. Just keep in mind there are some rules that you have to follow. No strollers, no glass bottles, as well as no ice boxes. So just keep that in mind. Back to you, Trish and Dave.
All right,
Okay.
Jeremy, thank you. All right, well, thousands of people will be planning to ring in the new year under the canopy at the Fremont Street Experience. But now the only people allowed there are the hotel guests.
And it was a last-minute change. 13 Investigates reporter Joe Bartels is live in downtown Las Vegas explaining what led up to that change. Joe?
Yeah, Dave, this was a discussion with health officials that led to this change. Take a live look right now. The security sweep is still underway as far as we can tell. The gates closed here. And as you mentioned, it's only open when it reopens to hotel guests with wristbands. And I can tell you right now that word is starting to spread around people who are not hotel guests, and they're not exactly quite happy. Before that decision was made to make it only hotel guests, some 14,000 people were expected under the canopy tonight. Now, even with this change, it's unclear how many people will actually be in very close quarters tonight for New Year's Eve on Fremont Street. There was a $25 security fee for anyone who wanted to walk Fremont, but that plan was nixed this morning. The statewide pause under the current COVID-19 control efforts limits public gatherings to no more than 50 people, 50. Authorities, including the governor, feared any large-scale gatherings or congregating of people would turn into a potential super spreader event, which may overrun hospitals. We spoke to some visitors here on Fremont Street who say even with the measures in place, coming out into public still has its risks.
I mean, even the flight on the way here, social distancing is out the window, unfortunately. But as far as tonight, we know it's going to get busier. We won't be out here then. We'll be, wrapping it up and going back to the hotel with just the family. For me, this is our first time coming here. So that was what we were kind of looking forward to.
Yeah.
But like she said, better safe than sorry. If that's what they feel is needed, we're still going to have a good time either way,
And there are no bands, no live entertainment tonight here on Fremont Street. Reporting live, Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.